Daytime with Aston Avery. Now, the theme, as you heard from Madonna there, holidays. And it's all about holidays, summer sun, and giving advice to school leaver dreaming of becoming the next thing in big thing in business, it has to be said there. Stephen Smith, our regular contributor, joins me right now. So, Stephen, hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, Stephen. So, holiday being the thing, do you like a holiday?
No, Aston, I would love to be on permanent holiday. I adore going on holiday. I love travel, full stop. I can't even watch a travel show without packing my bags and wanting to go to that place. It's a complete addiction for me.
Oh, addiction. But then at the same time, what would be your holiday nightmare if you ever went on one? And what would it be?
It would be going with someone that wants to sit by the pool in a foreign country from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, covered in oil. That's my idea of hell. I just can't do it. I'm a Scotsman, so I don't sunbathe anyway, but it's just so boring. I have no idea why people would go to some exotic country and sit by the pool all day. You get a tan walking around, but that's my idea of how I've been on holiday with people, and they have breakfast and they're parked there with the towel and they don't leave till 5 o'clock when the cocktails come out.
Indeed, that's true. And
what about you, Aston? What's your idea of a perfect holiday?
My perfect holiday, well, drink, of course, as they say for a perfect holiday. You cannot love a drink, especially cocktails. Going on holiday, you got to love that, and also excursions as well. I don't mind doing that.
And of course, food's really important. So it brings me to the question: how is the vegan diet going?
Going fine, to be fair, actually, Stephen. So not bad.
Have we got any updates or videos or anything yet?
I've been busy a lot, so there's not been a lot, which you can understand anyway, especially as we had a very busy time over the weekend because of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, of course. So joining us right now, Stephen, is a regular therapist as well as a counsellor. Heidi Gammon joins us right now. And Heidi, hello.
Good morning, Heidi.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, really well, thank you. How are you guys?
I know you're a girl that likes a holiday.
I am.
Going on holiday this year?
I am. I'm going to Spain. I cannot wait. I haven't been away for 3 years, so I really, cannot wait for it.
3 years?
So
oh my God, 3 years?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Spain are you going?
Menorca.
Oh, fantastic! I love Menorca. It's really cool.
Cannot wait.
Indeed, and there's a lot of things going on. It has to be said, Heidi. It can be a nightmare holiday getting kids ready, but not overly excited, especially with the summer holidays approaching. So before they even set out, how would you advise parents or anyone that's got children about going on holiday here and getting them ready for a holiday?
Yeah, I mean, it can be tricky for kids' holidays. And for parents, because they get so overexcited. So, packing a few days before, getting them to pack their little rucksacks, maybe trying to get them involved in the packing helps. Although I would always check what they're packing because they always pack odd things.
Especially abroad.
Also, I find because some children also get a little bit anxious about holidays, particularly adopted children. So I would always they might not be able to say they're anxious, but they get quite anxious about it. So I'd always sort of show them pictures of where they're going, explain how long the journey is, and also lots of snacks and games. And also another quite good top tip that I have is I will always put their swimming costumes in the hand luggage, so wherever we're going, if there's a pool, they can jump in it the minute we get there. That's always good.
You know, Heidi, I genuinely used to not be able to tell me when I was going on a holiday as a kid because I'd be violently sick.
Oh, really?
With excitement, and then I couldn't have anything to eat in the car if we were driving because I'd be sick. They just couldn't share it with me. It was just something that I've grown out of it, obviously. Look, a lot of people are going on holiday, after this 3-year lockdown and what they've had with new partners. What advice would you give going away with a brand new partner? Because that can be tricky, can't it?
That can be. I mean, also joyous, but also can be tricky. I think that's a hard one because, we all have different expectations of holidays. So having a sort of casual chat before you go, do you like to sit on the beach all day or do you like to do activities all day? I like to sit on the beach, but someone else might want to just do like you, Stephen, do a bit more on a holiday. So a casual chat about that, and also about eating is quite a good one as well. Like, do you want to eat out every night? Do you want to eat at the hotel or the apartment that we're staying in? That's always a good one, because also money wise, some people want to spend a lot on holiday, other people don't, so that's always quite a good one. That kind of takes away, I think, a lot of tension and arguments if you have that chat.
The all-inclusive can come in quite good, because it does add up to getting bottles of water and paying for them in a hotel, and if one's on a lesser budget or less money, it's great because you can eat in the hotel, but then you have the option also to go out somewhere, maybe as a treat.
Yeah, exactly. It's always good to get that all sorted before you go, so that and also just say, look, on an average holiday, this is what I like to do. What do you like to do? Have that chat before you go. It gets rid of a lot of tension, I think.
Yeah, but sometimes people never listen, do they? And you wonder why you have the conversation.
So true. So true.
So this being said as well, there's the thing of not just for couples, but they call lads holidays as well, where especially end of year celebrations, where lads go on a holiday, of course. And I've heard of this expression before. It's all falling to bits quite quickly, as to be said. Is it worth all sitting down and talking before they set off here, all these lads, before they go on the lads holiday?
Well, yeah, I mean, if they can, I'm not sure whether that would actually happen, but if they can, then yes, that's always a good one. Because I think, some people drink a lot and then forget what they've done, and some other people can dread it because they don't want to drink that much or are struggling with alcohol. So it's a tough one. But if you can always have one of you that isn't quite as drunk as the others, maybe that, or sober, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Yeah, but yes, definitely, Aston, always a chat before you go.
It was a ladettes holiday, but 6 of my friends, they all went away to Ibiza together. I thought, and slowly, 2 days into it, things started to fall apart. It's a really difficult one, isn't it? Especially, if alcohol's involved and you're partying, people say things. And it brings me to the subject. I have a rule in life, even when we go out. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I think it's really important, don't you, Heidi, to not talk about what went on if you went away together.
Yeah, I think it's a good rule of thumb, but although sometimes things have got a habit of kind of coming out, haven't they? Which is always tricky, always at the wrong moment. But yes, I do like that saying. Yes, absolutely. Everyone should be able to go and let their hair down.
Yeah, and feel safe, which comes from my other lovely saying, no party postmortems. I.e., that thing that I do when you go, Heidi, do you remember when you were on that table? And you said to that guy, and you think, oh my God, I'm dying of a hangover, and now you're telling me things I don't want to hear. I mean, how do you
I like that one.
I mean, how do people avoid behaving like that? Have you got any advice on how to behave after a party?
I think just let everyone recover. It's probably the best advice I can give. Yeah, like you say, let everyone recover, and then probably not go into it too much the next day. Let everyone have a bit of a breather is a good thing.
I know. I think it's really important. I think sometimes people just love Schadenfreude and can't wait to tell you every detail.
Absolutely.
Well, I do very much on nights out, but
for couples listening here, there, Heidi, as well, that like to have a holiday by themselves, do you think it's good for couples to have a kids-free holiday where they choose to, if it's even in the UK or even abroad?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, it's so important to go away together as a couple, even if you only have a night away, even if it's only a few hours away, yes, it's definitely so important just to even finish a conversation without the kids interrupting, and just reconnect and remember what it was like before children. I mean, we went away with another couple recently, and we looked after their children for a few hours so they could go out and have a date night, and they would do the same for us, and that worked fabulously as well. So yeah, it's so important that you do that.
Yeah, again, it comes down to talking, doesn't it? Being able to say, just give yourself, even if you haven't got a huge budget, you could go away for a away day, or even as a couple go in, have a few hours together. I think it's important, and because children can be all consuming, can't they?
Absolutely. And like our friends said to us, look, we never get a night away. We haven't got babysitters. We can't afford them. We never get time away. So we said, look, we just look after the kids. You go have a few hours, go off and have a picnic, go and get some time. And it worked fantastically. It was great. So
you can't lock them in the cupboard these days like they did in the 60s. And hope they're all right when you come back. I know you're a huge supporter of Pride.
Yes.
And Aston and I doing a Pride show on the 28th. Really exciting. We've got Linda Riley, Denise Welsh, a load of people coming on for Pride. And
fabulous.
What does Pride mean to you?
I love Pride. It's one of my favorite times a year. I just think it's really important. I mean, I think every gay person and trans, bi person in the whole world remembers their first Pride, because there's such a feeling of, wow, I'm not alone. And to see everyone en masse I found it quite emotional. Every year I find it quite emotional.
This time as well. And what, Heidi, I have to just say, we've got people like Aston, who's heterosexual, and they support us and have allies around us. Really makes me swell up to see.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's so nice that everyone's so supportive now, isn't it?
There's so many allies out there going, hey, it's not okay to bully LGBT people. It's not okay to discriminate against them. These are our friends. Please treat them as such. And that's what really moves me about the whole thing in the moment. I think it's incredible how many people are allies for us now.
I agree. I think it's fantastic, and when you're there and you see all that and you feel that love coming towards you, it's quite incredible, isn't it?
But again, one of the big points in Aston and I, we just did a bullying special. There's still so much hate out there against. I always say it's okay to give a kid a gun, but it's not okay for a kid to kiss someone of the same sex. Something's so wrong in the world if that's acceptable. Anyway,
there is a lot of work to be done.
We won't get on the soapbox because it's about holiday.
Don't get him going.
You have a favourite meal on holiday? What's your favourite thing to eat on holiday?
Oh, I love anything sort of like barbecue. Or I really love barbecues. Anything like lovely fish, lovely meat on the barbecue, lovely salads, all of that sort of stuff, and of course lots of cocktails.
Oh yeah, cocktails are really nice.
So Heidi, if our listeners want to find out more about you, how can our listeners find out more?
Sure, I have a website, www.counselling-for-you.co.uk. Or you can email me on Heidi, HEIDI, at counselling-for-you.co.uk.
Oh, great. Heidi, it's a delight to have you on, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Been amazing. Lovely to see you both. See you soon. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Heidi Gammon here.